Me and God, we got a whole lot in common. You know, and when I think about all the whores of the world, how you guys whore behind other gods, and God, the one who created everything, y'all treat him as if he's just, like the scum of the earth. Especially when you get mad, you just can't stand him, and you go whore behind other gods that can't do nothing for you and can't save you. And when I think about whores, I'm thinking of the story. Well, someone asked me a question, and he asked me, he said, "What is a whore?" Because when you're going through something, you just can't think straight to figure out exactly what a whore is, because in his situation, he's a married man, but a woman is chasing behind him. Now, see, let me tell you what a whore is not. A whore is not somebody who falls in love by accident with somebody. Everybody is human. You can fall in love by accident, but a whore is the person that keeps doing the same thing over and over again. It becomes like her MO, her pattern. And a whore is a person who lies. The Bible said that lies at wait, like a deep, dark ditch. And so a whore is somebody who's very deliberate in what she's doing, not somebody who accidentally or just mistakenly or just fell in love with somebody. A whore is deliberate in what she is doing. And, so the thing I want you to get out of this message is that when a person, how can I put this? When a person falls in love with somebody like that, God knows what that person is doing. He can tell if that person is, if it's by accident, or if that person has been stalking that person the whole time and wants that kind of relationship from that person. And sometimes a whore will see a husband and wife in a situation and see them going through things, and just say the wife was the person who was doing something she had no business doing, but maybe she had been going through all kinds of things with that person the whole time. So God, just pretty much let her find interest in somebody else. And we ain't talking about no sex. I'm talking about find interest in love in another person. And then the stalking whore sees certain things, certain looks, certain smiles, certain gestures, and so she's like, this is my time to move in, because that person, I see that person doing that. But let me tell you something. When God puts his hands on something, it doesn't matter what any of y'all think. Don't you dare try to come in and try to act like you are going to save somebody from something that God wants them to go through. If God wants somebody to go through something, you trying to be a person that's going to save a husband out of a situation because you think you seeing this and you seeing that, honey, you better, I'm putting an X right there, you better move on back, darling, because I tell you, God will strike you down.